Hi guys, this is Oldfag, and judging by the name of the channel, I will be doing game reviews that remind us of the birth of the industry, and today it's Prodeus. So this is an old-school fast-paced first-person shooter in which players will have experience full of brutality. It's just out on early access, and the content may have been brought up compared to the closed beta, although how do I know something? I didn't participate in it. This will be enough for 3 or 4 hours of gameplay, but the game really feels unfinished. Not in terms of gameplay, don't worry, it's almost perfect. In terms of content, but more on that later. Storyline. To be honest, I didn't go after it. Once you pass the first 5 minutes of the gameplay, you will forget about the story. Who are we? Why us? What do we need? Who cares? Pistol in hand, bullets and bulk shotgun in front, and the way into the nowhere full of violence. Something looks like Dead Space. So, what are we waiting for? Prodeus. A horde of zombies, demons and other evil spirits which we, with guts and gunpowder's help, will turn into red rock paintings in 3 or 4 layers on all the walls. However, sometimes the drawings will be blue, yes, we will meet opponents of blue blood, and yes, they are strong, but the steel heated by the shots is still stronger. And here I am already at a loss what to talk about further. I just want to tell how cool it is to shoot in the game, and that Prodeus has pushed brutal Doom from the pedestal of the best shooter of all time. Or that almost every bird in the game is a work of art, and there are naturally no useless ones, so there are different degrees of steepness. Prodeus gameplay. This is an almost corridor shooter from the 90s. Almost. The task of each of the levels is to reach the end, checking the relatively detailed minimap, which however is insanely needs to have normal control. The end can be in the form of a teleport, even a door, even a switch, but you need to get to it. On the way, you will have to jump, still jump, eat first aid kits, collect cartridges, look for secrets, of which there are few but generally enough to get lost and be, and shoot. Rough your copper how much you have to shoot. Oh, and be sure to check in the checkpoints. Shooting. The physics of shooting is unreal. As you can see, the graphic here is partly 3D, partly pre-rendered and awesomely animated sprites. And the levels are 3-dimensional, but the effects, enemies and weapons are sprites in the best traditions of Doom. And according to this sensation, the degrees of rotation of sprites, if not more than in classic games, then at least the same. It's true that the old school running on the 486 Pentiums was not allowed. That to the shooter from 2020 is quite allowed. For example, there is a corpse. You didn't kill him. He lies right away. You can walk past him, or you can shoot at him and contemplate a fountain of red splashes, and then we go around the corner and make such fountains from the nearest zombies. Or you can shoot off the enemy's leg, or blow off his head. Although enemies are sprites, headshots work wonderfully on them, causing additional damage. And if you want to mock or to admire the destructibility of the enemy, then you can naturally fire on the limb, and say bulls, a local replacement for kick demons, will try to walk to the player without hands or legs. But in truth, to make them crawl like worms without handless legs will not work, they die earlier. It's all good, but I want more weapons. Although the entire starter subset is already present, and the shotgun with alternative fire in the form of incendiary loading high precision shot, and assault rifles akimbo, which either shoot accurately, but only at one of them, or shoot together and lose accuracy. There is a grenade launcher with a remote fuse. There is a grenade launcher with sticky grenades. The plasma rifle sets up a beacon with additional fire, and all shots fly at it, just perfect for shooting from around the corner. Well, super shotgun, and this of course is about 4 barrels. In the alternative mode they shoot together, and much more. Do not look for a deep storyline, modern graphics and fresh ideas in this game. Before us is a concentrate of action that remains great. even if we put aside the tricks with the game on the nostalgia of the veterans of the genre. Are you not touched by the low screen resolution, Doom references and classic game design? This is not all a reason to give up getting to know Prodeus. Shooting at beasts is still fun, especially under heavy metal music, and the main disappointment is a short campaign. So I show you the system requirements and reminds that Prodeus is the game for the really olds. It was Oldfag, like it. Subscribe and tell me in comments what games for olds do you know. Thanks for watching and good luck!